She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. He can get it on. He's got the dong. He's got the dong. He can get it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow.
What the hell? Hello? Is anyone here? I can't tell. Oh, frick. They changed things. I don't think anyone's here. Open chat. If I could figure out how to open chat. Maybe on the laptop. Someone followed me. Okay, the person who just followed me, can you see me? Can you guys see me? I don't know how Twitch works. I have some important things to say. And I can't go live anywhere else because I'm banned. It's BS. Why can't I see the chat? This is so bizarre. Maybe I have to go like this. Hi. Oh. This is BS. If there's anything I wish people would unite over is like, you can hate me all you want. I'll even let you hate on me every day. You can throw tomatoes at me. Just don't support him, okay? Just don't support him. He's an abuser. You don't even have to believe that he abused me. I don't care. But believe that he did it to other people at least, because you saw it. When I get home, we're gonna have a cat party.
If you still have a cat.
When I get home, I'm going right to the police station. Yeah, I threw out my back, so I can hardly even move, and now I've gained weight. Now I have to worry about how the hell I'm gonna fit on the plane on the way back home because I barely fit. And I was like dieting for like, did I diet before I took the plane or did I eat pinyo the night before? I can't remember.
She also said in Just Saying's live stream that something happened in Kuwait, and she didn't want to elaborate on that.
In Kuwait, I don't think I'm going to be in Kuwait for the summer. He's not homophobic. Like, he doesn't hate
Girl.
gay people. And I can have him come on and talk about that. He insulted, nattered, like he was really livid. He said that it didn't translate exactly the way Mo translated it. I don't know. I don't speak Arabic. If he did say something offensive, then we will talk. We will come on and apologize. So I understand like people being upset about that or thinking that I'm being hateful towards a group of people, but I'm not. Like, I think that regardless of like what you believe or who you are, you know what I mean? And I think that just like being banned for a little while like helped me like really rethink things. Please go home, don't convert, you'll regret it. So Islam is like this is like I am actually taking my shahada next week. I know people don't understand that. I know like probably the majority of my audience is like atheist or Christian. How am I cruel towards the animal I've had for 20 years?
Oh yikes, the chat is not letting go. Oof.
Maybe coming here, learning more about Islam and religion, like I basically like became religious in Cuba, but there's reasons I favor Islam. So civil ID, like I said, I can't talk about legally what we did because it's not really anyone's business. Yeah, you guys, if you want to cancel me, go for it. You will find that it says that you need a civil ID to get married.
Sorry.
But I don't think people fully understand Kuwaiti law and different laws. Nattered is racist, yes. I have my own demons, and mine is anger. I don't believe in people, even as a Muslim, I don't believe that most Muslims believe in death for gay people. People don't have to agree with the lifestyles of other people. People don't have to agree with homosexuality. It doesn't mean that they condemn it. It doesn't mean that they want good for people. Like, no, they don't believe in gluttony either. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about what we did, but there's ways around it. Like, number one, to get a civil ID, it's not that hard. You just need to, like, everyone here is not a resident here. Like, you have to get offered employment, and whenever you sign on with a job here, you get your civil ID. That's how he has his ID. he can give civil ID to people who work for him. So if I wanted to work for him in his business, blah blah blah. And I think until I learn to, I'm just gonna keep repeating the same mistakes until it like is the end of me, and I don't want that. These people are not worth losing my channel over. Allowing myself to get triggered into saying horrible things is not worth it. I don't know who was at our wedding. You guys actually don't know anything about it. So how about you just allow us time, and then in due time, we'll let you know stuff. No, Allah's he lied about everything, pretty much. Like just out of nowhere lies. But if you guys want to believe that, go for it. None of it's true. Maybe a few percent of it's true. I was mad at Allah because he is supposed to be Salah's friend, and Salah cut him off when he insulted me first, calling me Sharmuta, blah blah blah. And we just let it go. And then I think he was doing this as an attention grab because he wanted to talk to Salah, but Salah blocked him. So it was like a tantrum or something. But I'm not really allowed to talk about them because we have a case going on about that, because here, that's how it works. It's just very easy to get a lawyer here. So Salah's not on Tinder. He literally doesn't even have the app on his phone. So that's what happens whenever you try to move on and I let myself get dragged back into negativity. That's my fault. I take responsibility for that. But did the lawyer help with marriage? Yeah. I shouldn't have said what I did about her dogs, but I'm not going to side with someone who has been nothing but vile to me for the whole time that I've been on YouTube. So I don't need her help. I would rather not have help from somebody who just wants to help to boost her channel and to boost her image and make herself look more innocent than me and make herself look better than me. It's not going to happen. This is no one fault but yours, blah, blah, blah. There's no animal abuse. That's absolutely false. My pet's not suffering. She's literally a 20-year-old cat. She's going to pass away, and I'm going to bring her to the vet when I get home, and if she's suffering, I'm going to put her down. You can be mad at me and call me an abuser all you want, but euthanasia is actually very humane. I'm responsible for my words, but I don't have to agree with homosexuality if I don't want to. It doesn't mean that I think that homosexual people should be discriminated against. It doesn't mean that I don't think they should be killed. I don't think they should be targeted. I don't think that it should be illegal to be gay. So I'm being attacked for wanting to be humane and euthanize my pet if it's time. That's really funny. I've been really good to my pet for 20 years, actually. I've been really good to her. But yeah, I'm not going to ask for help from somebody who's an enemy, like basically coming in chats and calling me a pig and just being vile. But people condemn me for being vile to FFG. No, I don't need her help. I'm good. We're good. I have my own mind. Always have, always will. No matter what the consequences are. It's false outrage, and you know it. It's false outrage. False outrage. Absolutely false outrage. BBJ's fine. I check on her every day with Pete. I talk to him every day. Yo Mama, people don't like Yo Mama because he doesn't trash me. Like, he does sometimes, but like in a joking way. Salah did ask him to change the thumbnail to it, like, because the hijab's not on. I'm not radicalized, but I am, Muslim. When I take the Shahada, I'll be fully Muslim. Why am I getting crap for wanting to euthanize my pet if she's sick?
What? That's not what they're saying. Nobody's saying you can't euthanize your pet if she's sick. They're saying to get her to the vet to know if she is sick.
Name one pillar of Islam. Shahada is one of them. That's the first step, actually. Salah is the second one, prayer. How am I throwing away my life? Actually, I'm transforming my life. You also have to make pilgrimage to Mecca. But yeah, I'm not talking about BBJ anymore. We are going to take her to the vet, and that's it. She wasn't shaking. She shook for like a second. I've seen her do that before, even before I took her to the vet last time. BBJ, if I'm old, if I get really old and I've lived my life and I need to be euthanized, then yeah.
Okay.
If BBJ needs pain medication, I'll get her pain medication. That's no problem. But why prolong her suffering? She's a pet. Like, people euthanize their pets every day. But because it's me, oh, I'm an animal abuser. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I'm not answering to that. So fat phobia is bad, but I'm not supporting. I don't support homophobia. And most Muslims don't either. Most Muslims, it is haram to condemn people based on their orientation. I guess I support LGBT in that sense. I don't think that they should be condemned. I think they should have rights as everyone else, and they should live freely and not be afraid for their life just for being gay. And they shouldn't be thrown in jail for it. That's not true. That's a all or nothing way of thinking. If I'm not with you, then I'm against you. No. Was I faking being bisexual? I was confused. I never had romantic feelings for a woman. At one point, I'm like, maybe I could be in a relationship with a woman. So I went through my own confusion, but no, overall, I've always had more romantic. I was always able to fall in love with men, not women. So it was more of just like a sexual.
You ate Didi's taco like it was
And that's
street food.
How do you know she's in pain? Do you have sensory hooked up to her and you can feel it? Are you a telepath or something?
How do you know she's not?
Give me a break. Okay, can I stop being nice? I'm kidding. Anyway, what do you want me to do? I'm not putting her on friggin' meds for seizures. I'll put her down. No. Is that all you guys have to say is fake husband, fake husband, fake husband? I want to have like normal conversations with people, not this like zombie-minded fake husband BBJ crap. And I'm not going to defend myself anymore on that. So your fake outrage is only going to work for so long until I get sick of it. Just because someone doesn't agree with something doesn't mean they're a bigot. So I'm not a vet, but you're not either. And besides which, you don't see what goes on behind the scenes when the camera's off. So you don't know what we're doing for our pets. You don't know you don't know anything about our marriage. You don't know anything about anything. So how do I discard people? Yeah, absolutely. Fake friends? Yes. Not everybody who was in your life at one point is going to be in your life forever. At all. Never. It's not going to happen. I can't go to YouTube right now. I'm banned. I told everyone she did coke after she did that to me. Because she was shaming me for doing coke when she did it with me at her that time. And now she's the one addicted to coke. So, or was the last time I saw her. No thanks.
Yes.
You've had 5 friends in your life. You don't know the friends I've had. You don't know me. So stop acting like you know me. You don't. I know people who are really good pet owners who take their pets to pet hotels regularly. I've never done that to her. She's at home with somebody she's known for years. So cut it out. And he has money and he has contacts if she needs to go to the vet. Will Salah move to Canada? Well, he can't move to Canada right now. And he knew that from the get-go. So we actually want to travel a lot of places. That's another thing that we have a problem with. Not a problem, but like we're trying to plan like all of that. So all of this stuff like Canada, all that is inshallah, because I don't want to I need to go back to Canada. I mean, I want him to come to Canada with me someday, and sure, he wants to come with me. But his sole reason for marrying somebody is not just to go to Canada. Who holds her upside down? She likes it. She likes the abuse. She likes the abuse. She likes her head being grabbed. You people are insane. Accountable beauty. If I don't fly home and I have to have a what? What are you even talking about? Are you mentally okay? Like, what kind of comment is that? I'm literally going home in like a couple of weeks. She's eating. She's alert. There's nothing wrong with her. He's shown you on camera. You people are just false outraging for nothing. That's the real problem. Because people were on my butt before I even made that comment about LGBT. Which all you're listening to is like what you want to hear. I clearly said people, LGBT, don't deserve to be condemned for their orientation. If you guys want to support an abuser, that's on you. That's your karma. Literally, you think you're bothering me? I'm not even addressing these pieces of trash online anymore. But the minute I get home, it's going to be dealt with legally. And he's sweating. He knows it. That's why he's like, I'm going to the cops. Because narcissistic abusers always try to deflect. They can never admit anything. I think you guys were listening to my live streams and telling me to leave him. And now that you hate me for whatever reason, you don't believe anything, that he was an abuser, even though you've seen him beat a woman on camera. How is he clearly not attracted to me? When he looks at me lovingly or says, hi, babe, and stuff like that, like you guys ask me for proof on everything, but you never have any proof. Where's your proof that anything is fake? Do you not have a life? Yeah, I mean, what? I have a life. I've literally traveled to the Middle East, and we're planning a life of travel. You're threatening my family, accountable beauty? Okay. You can be banned. We can see, yeah. So why the need for the fat shaming? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have issues with food, right? Nixie Moon, whatever I said to defend him was at one point when I wanted to get back with him. So I would try to downplay things he did. Miss my hug box. I miss non-toxic chats. Yeah, I have a right to. I'm a human being. Believe me, if Salah wanted someone thin, he could be with someone thin. And anyway, if a man turns out to not want me for whatever reason, I'll move on with life. I never cry over spilled milk. You know Salah really doesn't love you. No, I don't know that. That's what you think. 2 women kissing on your chest. Clea Speed, I got that tattoo when I was 18, and you can't just remove tattoos whenever you want to, right? Do you not know that? Or I'm probably going to get it lasered off at some point, yeah. Okay, Trunk Monkey, can you explain why it's okay for him to go live and spread lies about me and Salah? Like, why are you not keeping that same energy with them? Like, this person literally manipulated you guys to be like, hey, I need 1,000 followers, and then I'll give you tea. And you fell for it. I didn't drop Missy Moo. What happened was I didn't appreciate her condemning Salah or like being righteous. in public. Like, if people have a problem with me, if they're supposed to be my friend, I wish they would just tell me in private, especially if you don't fully understand the situation. I know she always defended me, so I did apologize to her for losing it. You know, I did it.